Okay, graphing exponential functions. Okay, this says y equals 3 to the x power. Okay, I recommend plugging in your usual numbers first, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And then if you don't get the graph you're looking for, then you start plugging in other numbers. Okay, so if I do 3 to the 0 power, anything to the 0 power is 1, so that's 0, 1. If I plug in 1, 3 to the first power is 3, 3 to the second power is 9, okay? And when I plug in negative exponents, that's like taking the reciprocal. So 3 to the first power is 3, so the reciprocal of that is 1/3. 3 to the -2, 3 to the second is 9, the reciprocal would be 1/9. Okay, so then you would graph these. I have 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 9, -1, 1/3, so that's up a little bit, -2, 1/9, even up even less, and then it's going to kind of be a downward slope. Okay, this arrow is going to get closer and closer to the x-axis but never touch. Okay, so it's going to keep getting closer and closer to 0, but it's never going to cross. So make sure that your arrow doesn't cross the x-axis. It's not going to do that for that one. That's called an asymptote. Okay, exponential functions, very, very common in the news. If you've been watching the news in the last few weeks, always talking about exponential functions. We'll do one more. So again, try to plug in the -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 first, and then make sure that you get the graph you're looking for. If not, then you can plug in other numbers. Alright, so instead of 3 to the x power, let's do y equals -1/3 to the x. Okay, so again, we're going to do order of operations. Which means we're going to do exponents first, then make it negative. So we do 1/3 to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Then we're going to make it negative, so that's -1. 1/3 to the first power is 1/3. Make it negative, -1/3. 1/3 to the second power. 1/3 times 1/3 is 1/9. Make it negative, -1/9. 1/3 to the -1. So that means I'm going to take the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3, make it negative, -3. And then 1/3 to the 2 is 1/9, but then 1/9 to the, you flip 1/9, so that's 9, and that's -9. So again, notice how these are all reciprocals. Okay, and again, we do the exponents first, order of operations, exponents first. So we graph it 0, -1, 1, -1/3, 2, -1/9, -1, -3, -2, -9. So it's going to come up, and it's going to come real close to that x-axis, but not touch. Okay, that's again called an asymptote. Okay, this is exponential functions. So if you have any questions on this, let me know. Have a good day.